Hey, aloha everyone. Michelle Melendez with Blossom Inner Wellness and StandTogetherHawaii.com. I'm here at amazing Honau Now. It's Pu'uhonua Ohonau Now, and this is the City of Refuge. This is a national park. I'll show you the park. It's right across the bay, but this bay behind me is a very special bay. Back in the ancient times when they would have wars against the tribes here on Big Island, or other islands would come over and fight with the natives here on Big Island, if their tribe lost, there was just a few of these city of refuge places where they could go to and be okay, be saved. If they did not make it to the city of refuge, which I'll show you, which is right across the bay here, then they would be killed. But they made it to City of Refuge. They could stay here for, I think it's like 30 days, and then go back to the community. Also, if you broke a kapu, which was a law, and you made it to the City of Refuge, you'd be safe and you wouldn't be killed. And it was brutal. It was brutal back in ancient times because anything could be a kapu, like walking in the shadow of an ali'i, which is king. That's a kapu. Don't do that, otherwise it's paying a penalty of death. So they were kind of brutal back then, but if you made it to the City of Refuge, which let me show you, it's right here. This is the City of Refuge, and the ali'i would live here, but there was also the priests that would live here, and this was a sacred place, and you made it here, you would be okay. This is the bay, and sometimes people would swim in the bay, and the warriors would try to get them as they swam. So they would be throwing spears and different things like that. And so this is a very special place, very sacred place. Place of healing, place of forgiveness, place of letting go of wrongs, past wrongs. And yeah, so I just wanted to do a quick video here for you guys here on the Big Island. And do you have your own City of Refuge? A place where you can let go of anger, you can forgive yourself and others. You know, right now so much is going on. We have so much truth that's being shared, especially with the Maui police chief being indicted in the Diddy case. And the Diddy case itself, I read through that file, that case, and just, it's horrendous what these victims went through. And these aren't the only victims. I hope more and more and more come out, because the truth can't stay hidden. And when you actually speak the truth, that actually starts the healing process. So in your own life, I think what's most important right now is for each one of us to find that part in our hearts where we forgive ourselves and then we forgive others. And the forgiveness of others is not to say what they did was right, but it's to actually have peace for our own selves. So I hope that you guys have that peace in your heart today, because that's what they don't want us to have. They being the powers that be, the elites that pretty much run the world, they don't want people to have peace. But when we have peace, when we come together, when we show love and kindness for each other, they lose and we win. And this is a game of, yes, winning and losing. It's a spiritual game of awakening, but it's also a game of spiritual expansion back to the oneness that we all are. And everything is God. There's nothing God is not. That means God is also the evilness that is here. It's all a game, you guys. There's nothing. When we return back to source and infinite love and infinite intelligence, we learn so much more about this journey that we're on. So even myself, you know, I make them wrong for the atrocities that they've done, because in our true essence is love. And when we hold that in our hearts and we have that for each other and for strangers, that makes us even more powerful. So I just send you guys that right now from the Big Island, from Honau Now, Pu'uhonua Ohonau Now. And that's the City of Refuge here on the Big Island of Hawaii. And you can follow me You can join my email list at blossominnerwellness.com, blossom and then inner, I-N-N-E-R. And I'm going to be hosting another retreat here on the Big Island sometime. So when you join that email list, you'll get information about that, as well as doing another detox, because I just had a couple cookies, which I don't normally have, and they were full of absolute caca. So I definitely know I need to do another detox, because some of the stuff I've been eating isn't my normal diet. But detoxing is very crucial. blossominnerwellness.com. Join me and you'll know about detoxes that I do, as well as the retreat that I'm going to be hosting here on Big Island. I'd love to have you guys. All right, quick prayer to the Infinite Creator. Infinite Creator, Great Spirit, infinite intelligence that's beating our hearts and breathing our bodies and moving the sun and running the tides in the ocean. You're guiding the whales on their migration. You're guiding the birds. We just give so much gratitude and so much trust and faith that this world can be a better place, and it can be a better place through each of us, as each of us finds the forgiveness for ourselves and the forgiveness for others. Thank you so much, Great Spirit. We know we are never alone, and so it is. Sending you and your ohana so much aloha from the Big Island.